To factor a polynomial by grouping. Here's an example. In this first one here we have 6 and 9 at the beginning and then 14 and 21 at the end. So clearly the 6 and 9 go together and the 14 and 27 or 21 go together, because you can take a 3 out of the 6 and 9 and a 7 out of the 14 and 21. At the front you can also take out an A and a B, or not a B, just an A. So you can take out 3A on the front side. When you divide each of these terms by 3A, you're left with 2B plus 3X. Now notice the minus sign here. When you have a minus sign in the middle, and you go to...
Excuse the interruption.
When you go to group the back two, the 14B goes first, but then you have to change the minus sign to plus, and then 21x. That's only when you have a minus sign in this position. So recopy the front and then go to the back side and factor out what you can. 14 and 21, you can take a 7 out of those, and only a 7. When you divide the two terms by 7, you have 2b plus 3x. Now notice that you have the same quantity here as you have there. That means you've done it right. For your final answer, you need 3a minus 7 in the first quantity, and in the second one, just one of these, 2b plus 3x. You have 56 and 64 together at the front, and they also have a y in common. You can factor out an 8y from both of those. And when you do that, you have 7x minus 8b for the front. Now on the back, you have this minus sign. So that means you're going to put 21a minus 24ab. Recopy the front and then go to the back and factor out 3a. That'll leave you with, I'm missing an x, aren't I? Yeah, there's the x. That'll leave you with 7x minus 8b. And for your final answer, you have to have 8y minus 3a on the front, and then the back, you must have 7x minus 8b. Or you could have them flipped. For this problem, you have a 4, and there is a number here. It's a 1. The only thing they have in common is 1. But these two terms have an x in common as well. And on the back side, you have a 3 that you could take out of both of those. So we'll try it this way first. Take out an x from the first half and be left with 4y minus 1. X divided by x is 1. And then on the back side, you don't have the minus sign to deal with. So you can go back, recopy the front, and then factor out a 3 and be left with 4y minus 1. For your final answer, x and then plus 3, and then you'll need 4y minus 1. We just worked that last problem by grouping these two together. Now do it another way. Switch these two. So you'll still have 4xy and then plus 12y and then minus x minus 3. We're regrouping them a different way. On this you can take out a 4y and be left with x plus 3. And then back here you have the minus sign, so it's x plus 3. Now go back and look at this part here. You have nothing to factor out from that. So it just stays the way it is. Plus, look at this. You have x plus 3 and x plus 3. They're the same quantity. So 4y and then minus what from that position? 1, yeah. So 4y minus 1 and then x plus 3. still the same as the previous answer.